Okay, so it's been a little bit since I have come in here and played this save. I do kind of want to just take a look at who all we have in here, just to kind of remember where we're at. I'm playing as Lionheart here, so the main character, of course. Something fun that happened last time we played, though, was that our cats, multiple of our cats seem to be very, interested in Scourge. So I thought it'd be really fun to try and invite him to our clan. Here we go. So we've got quite a few outsiders, actually, that we know. But I want to get Yellowfang in here as well, just for canon reasons. But a lot of people a lot of cats seem to be crushing on Scourge, or really interested in Scourge. So I'm interested in trying to invite him in. Other than that, though, I'm going to go ahead and time skip to our next moon. Spend some time with Brindleface today. The two of you enjoyed the time away from camp. You tripped away to fresh kill pile. Half the clan saw Zabuze is nice enough to help you play it off. What an unusual blue butterfly. Strange. Maybe it's a sign. You ponder it for a bit. Hornet Needle is talking about a kitty pet he met on patrol. You recall that kitty pet as well. Look into the night sky one evening and wonder if the darkness is the Dark Forest influence. Scourge was found and invited to the clan. Is he in the clan now? I think so. Hold on. Yes, he is. Oh my god. Okay. This is already interesting. I would like to try and get canon couples together, but we've already had issues with canon couples breaking up. So honestly, I think it'd be fun to just let them do their own thing and just see what happens with them. Who was it? It was... Nope, not you. Hold on. It was like Scourge, Whitestorm, and... Oh gosh, who was Whitestorm with? Was it Frostfur? Or Willow? Okay, it is Willow. Okay. I had to Google that real quick. The Warrior Cat's knowledge is not as good as you'd think it'd be with how much I make, Warrior Cat content. Also, I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I am a tiny bit sick. But we are trudging through. So what kind of patrol? We have plenty of prey, so I think we're fine. Let's just go on border. That'll be fine. Whitestorm sees two kits from the Shadow Clan playing close to the border. As Whitestorm goes to step over the border with Willow Pelt to retrieve the kits and bring them to their clan, they stop as they hear a Shadow Clan patrol shouting for their kits. Whitestorm is relieved to know that they will be safe with their own clan and resumes their patrol. The patrol doesn't realize that the Shadow Clan cats saw them cross the border and now look upon them with their departing backs with fury. Okay, so Shadow Clan does not really like us, which surprises me none. Put Fireheart and Sandstorm together. As the patrol is checking the borderlines, they hear the tramps of paw steps through the territory. The patrol follows the sound, intent on finding the intruder. They come upon a kitty pet sniffing around. When the kitty pet notices them, however, it turns tail and makes a hasty getaway. At least it's off the territory now. Oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce that. Sophandiel. Sophandiel? Hold on. Oh, Sophandiel has a little harness. Look at how pretty she is. Oh, I love that. I don't remember any of the other canon. Pretty sure Golden was somebody. Maybe not though, but I don't remember the other canon couples, so I'm just going to start throwing some together and just calling it good. So we'll put 6 on border. While on patrol, Longtail notices suspicious paw prints in the mud beneath the canopy. Boldly, Greystripe follows the paw prints to a trespassing rogue and confronts them, fur puffed up and scowling. The patrol demands the rogue leave THUNDERCLAN territory. Intimidated by their confidence and number of cats, the rogue gives in and leaves without a fight. Hi! My kitty cat Buki, as always, is guest starring this video, who is now trying to cover my camera. Oh, okay, camera's covered. The Buki has decided to stay in front of it. Oh, there we go. My mic does not do a very good job at picking up her meows, unfortunately, but just know that she is always here in spirit. Not spirit, but she's always here. Just, you're not gonna be able to hear her even if she's yelling. Okay, let's see. We'll do 3 on border this time. The patrol cautiously moves towards the sound of barking. Near the border, they spot a dog chasing something. Uh-oh, it's a cat! The patrol swiftly jumps into action to capture the dog's attention and draw it away from the cat. Ravenwing stays hidden and goes to the cat, while the rest of the patrol lures the dog away. He's unharmed, and this display of bravery makes him want to join the clan. Seal. Seal. Let's see. Here's Seal. It's a male, young adult. Okay, so another warrior. We'll just do 3 more on border. The patrol spots a badger making a din on RiverClan territory. The patrol waits patiently at the border for any RiverClan cat to appear, but they're out of luck that day. Frostfur decides to continue the patrol, they have waited long enough. And we'll do the last 2 on a medicine. As Wildleaf passes through THUNDERCLAN territory with their entourage, they feel a presence join them. The familiarity brought by their connections to StarClan Spotted turns their ghost haunting their path, meeting their star-walking ancestor with a purr and a quiet confidence. So let's see, is there anybody we want to talk to? I'm gonna talk to Sandstorm. Fireheart, what do you do if you like somebody you know you don't stand a chance with? Is it best to just move on and forget about it, or is it worth to stay in love for a little while, even if nothing can come of it? Yeah, Sandstorm, why they ask? They blush and glance away shyly. Asking for a friend. Sure, maybe we should try and flirt with her. Your pelt look lovely in this lighting. Okay, well, I guess she likes us. That's how I'm taking that anyway. Greystripe, let's talk to you. You try and sneak up on Greystripe, but they trip you with their tail before you can even get close. I can tell it's you just by the sound of your paw steps, dummy. Are our pronouns all just they, them? Yes. Okay. Every pronoun is they, them. We'll just very quickly change all these to what they should be. Okay, that should be everybody fixed now. Obviously, if they decide to change their gender by themselves, I'm not gonna, mess with anything. They're allowed to transition if they feel. But I wanted to at least put them as what they seem to identify with, in the books and stuff. Which, that means we have no they-them cats, but I feel like it'd be fun if somebody eventually tried to transition later on. I'm curious what cat we'd get. You notice an unfamiliar scent on your clan's borders. It's your responsibility to investigate and ensure the clan's safety. You attempt to track the scent, but it fades before you find its source. I don't think we have any sort of mediator, but nah, we don't. Okay. Time to skip one moon. Good days. The elder, Smaller is thrilled that you can join them. Blue Star's looking deep in thought. You offer to hear her out about whatever's bothering her. There's fun to be had this moon. Blue Star has suggested playing some games as a clan. Your team won. THUNDERCLAN does not have enough healthy medicine cats. Cats will be sick, will hurt for longer, and have a higher chance of dying. Spotted running nose is finally stopped. Oh my gosh, another new cat. Speckletail finds a kitty pet named Yuka, who joins the clan. And this is Yuka. The kitty pet decides to keep his old name. Redtail is no longer sore. Patchpelt is suffering from joint pain, or no longer, sorry. Scourge has gotten white cough. And Zombaze drifts in and out of consciousness as the infection grows in his broken jaw. Ooh, okay. We might be losing Zombaze soon. So let's just add Fireheart and one random cat. Mousefur. Okay. We'll go on training. Mousefur suggests might be a good chance to practice teamwork with Fireheart. It's really nice to just get out of camp and train. To have the space to focus and a good training partner to work on things with. I'll put Greystripe, Ravenwing, Sandstorm, and Dustpelt together on training as well. Dustpelt wanders past an old badger set in the roots of the hazelnut tree, only to freeze. There's new scent here, acrid and sour. Well, the only way to know is to check. Greystripe travels into the den to look and comes nose to nose with the occupant. It's only by the grace of StarClan that they're able to redirect that speed and twist around just as fast, shedding fur and clumps as the badger's furious snarls and fizzling follows them up the burrow tunnel. Training did not go well for those guys, it sounds like. We need more young cats. We can have cats who are mentors and stuff, but it's hard because none of our cats want to get together, and I have it turned off where cats aren't going to be just breeding randomly. So I'm trying to keep it to where I actually know who's all in the clan, and whenever I start enabling a bunch of these things, it makes it a lot harder to keep up with who's all in here, especially when we already have 2 pages. Let's see, we'll put 6 on border. Walking along the border, the patrol notices the ShadowClan patrol renewing their scent marks up ahead. Once the patrol cross paths, Frostfur is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with a friendly greeting and easy conversation. The 2 patrols eventually return to their tasks, feeling confident in their good relations with the opposite clan. Okay, so we got some improvement in our relationship now, which is good, because... Oh my gosh. Boogie laid down and rubbed her entire body across the mic. But it looks like we're getting slightly better relation with ShadowClan. Not great, but we're at neutral. I do want to try and get Yellowfang in, just because, since she's in canon, it'd be nice to get her in on here as well. Let's see, do we want to do border again? I also want to just let it do random and just kind of see what happens, so we'll do that. And it puts us on border anyway, I think. While walking along the border, the patrol notices a river camp patrol renewing their scent marks at it. Once the patrol is crossed path, Longtail is quick to break the awkward atmosphere with a friendly greeting. The patrols pause to converse for a little while, Longtail bringing up a story that, while slightly embarrassing for Longtail, is entertaining and lighthearted. The patrols part in good spirits. Let's do another random, and then we'll send Spotted Leaf on her own. We might need to make one of these cats like a medicine cat, because I noticed it did say we were having some issues with not having enough medicine cats. So I'm a little bit worried about that, but we can always come back to that. Trailing behind the patrol, there's a mighty crash of White Storm. They look around wildly, just as the world is blotted out by a tangle of heavy falling branches. Lionheart tugs on just the right branch, lifting the pile of White Storm for long enough for the other cat to scramble free. And then, lastly, Spotted Leaf on herb gathering. Spotted Leaf finds a nice spot to sun herself. She doesn't get much done because of that. Okay. Whatever works. I want to talk to Spotted Leaf, I think. Spotted Leaf struts around camp with her head held high. Whatever she just did, she must be proud of it. The Blue Star. Oh, hello there, Fireheart. How's the day been treating you so far? Well? Fair? Well, I do hope it only gets better. Keep your chin up. There's always more to look forward to. See you around. See, I want to talk to Scourge. Just curious. Not now. Okay. I guess not. About Tiger Claw. His Tiger Claw is lingering at the edges of camp. He seems really upset. Ask Tiger Claw what's wrong. Approach Tiger Claw to ask him what's going on. Oh, it's nothing, really. It's just like Golden Flower told the whole clan how I scared off a rabbit and that I was too loud to go on hunting patrols. Doesn't she know how embarrassing that was for me? Okay, so our Tiger Claw is a softie, apparently. He's a little out of character, but I love that for him. Let's see. We have our LifeGen troll, so we can do that real quick. Another asks you to share some of your most daring adventures. It's an opportunity to share your experiences and inspire younger cats. If you attempt to recount a tale, you struggle to remember key details. Everyone looks quite bored. Oh man. Time skip on Moon. Longtail's going on and on about a really cool cloud. You're caught yawning at the tail, and Longtail is cross for a few days. Oops. Oh my gosh. Okay. Blue Star was mauled by dogs and lost all of her lives. The leader has no lives left and has traveled to Star Clan. Lion Star has received their 9 lives and become the new leader of the clan. They feel like they are not ready for this new responsibility, but will try their best to do what is right for the clan. Visit Lion Star's profile to see their full leader ceremony. Despite a long search, Yellowfang could not be found. Running Wind has recovered from his mangled tail. Red Cough has finally taken Hornet Needle. Okay, well, at least Hornet Needle wasn't, a main character. I think that one was just a random cat as well, actually. As the clan sits vigil, Lionheart's voice cracks with grief, talking about the time he had with Blue Star. One night comes, and he falls asleep. Lionheart desperately wails Blue Star's names. Movements frantic as he struggles, refuses to accept her death. White Storm's voice cracks with grief, talking about all the time he had with Blue Star. In the dead of the night, White Storm wails into the vast sky, unable to fathom StarClan's cruelty. He glares up a silver pelt, gouging the earth with shaky claws. Oh no. Nobody would submit such a terrible thing out loud, but Blue Star will not be missed by the whole clan. Tiger Claw wanders past the visual being held by her, pointedly ignoring it. So Lion Star is now our new leader. And that Tiger Claw is our new deputy. Oh no. That's not gonna end well. I can't believe Blue Star was mauled by dogs. You know how fitting of an ending that is? That's upsetting. I guess Tiger Claw's, plan worked, but he didn't quite take out Lion Star as well, so now he's just, unfortunately, only the deputy right now. But that makes me worried for Lion Star. I do want to go on a date with Sandstorm, because it seems like she's interested in us. It's a foggy morning, but the sound of breeze catches your attention. Immediately, Sandstorm pops into your brain. She would want to see this. If Sandstorm doesn't even stir from her nest, rather spots you away. Never mind. But she doesn't care about us that much. Okay, so we're gonna just do a few random patrols as well here. As Brindleface leads the patrol through a snow-covered forest, the sounds of bird call gives them pause. Up ahead is an entire flock of songbirds pecking in a patch of exposed ground. With a flick of her tail, Brindleface directs her clanmates into a silent ring of hunters surrounded by the oblivious birds. When the time is right, the clans spring in unison, catching half the flock. So we have plenty of prey. Go on training. Windflower suggests might be a good chance for the cats to practice new hunting techniques. Fortunately, no one steps up to teach. Okay. To border instead. The patrol comes across a Wind Clan apprentice, waiting quietly at the border. When the apprentice notices the patrol, they press themselves to the ground, begging to join THUNDERCLAN. Running Wind is eager to steal a Wind Clan's apprentice right from under their nose. He sticks close to the apprentice on their way back to camp. At first, the clan is unsure, but Running Wind vouches for Stagpaw, and he's allowed to join the clan. I wonder if there's anybody who looks similar to Stagpaw that's an apprentice right now that I could just, rename Stagpaw to make it feel a bit more, I guess, canon to it. Okay, because of how very vague the allegiances are for Wind Clan Prophecy Begins, I'm just gonna leave it be, because for the first book, the only thing on the Wind Clan allegiance is just Tall Star, so we're just gonna leave that be. I feel like that's just gonna be. The patrol devolves into ghost stories, putting everyone on edge. Despite the tense mood, the patrol is successful and the afternoon wears on, and the cats relax with each other. Oh, Running Wind is your mentor, okay. We'll just put you on herb gathering this time, though. As the Medicine Cast patrol pads out into ThunderClan territory, Stagpaw tells Spotted Leaf about the dream he had last night and what the StarClan vision can mean for ThunderClan. Spotted Leaf listens intently and tells Stagpaw not to be weirded out, as she has seen the dream too. Stagpaw is alarmed, but Spotted Leaf soothes him, explaining that StarClan sometimes shows her others' dreams. This one luckily was nothing but a mild warning. So we'll go ahead and time skip. Found a new accessory, a red poinsettia. Okay, hold on. Oh, I can gift accessories to people, that's cool. I don't remember that being a thing before. Oh my goodness. And maybe I can give the red poinsettia to somebody else. Oh no. Who would I want to give it to, though? So I could give it to Sandstorm. Feelings unchanged. Oh, okay. Do cats not put on their accessories by themselves? I want more cats to get accessories, but I feel like the only ones who get accessories are the ones that, are the main character. Scourge shakes you awake. He tells you to stop sleeping. You were having such a nice dream, though. You're helping Spotted Leaf since she needed extra polish. She's grateful to you for the assistance, and it turns out to be a great opportunity to connect with her more. Today is a good day to spend with the elders. Halftail is thrilled that you can join them. You stop to take in the moment. What a moon it's been. What a time to be you. It's a dreary day today. Mousefur and Greystripe come back from patrol at our shelter beside you. The three of you share tongues for a bit, grooming out Dampfur. Oh my gosh. Sandstorm was attacked by a group of rats. She managed to fight them off, but didn't escape unscathed. Yeah, so she's hurt right now. Scourge's white cough is gone. Stagpaw is seen arguing and borderline fighting with a cat from Wind Clan. Dude, leave your clan alone. You're with us now. You don't need to fight your old clan. It's okay. Let's see, if I hurt on the LifeGen patrol. After a long day patrolling, a cat you are close to invites you to share tongues. You consider their offer, hoping to deepen your bond. Accept their offer and spend a comfortable evening grooming each other. The intimacy strengthens your bond, and you both go to sleep. Do we want to try and go on a date with Sand again? Oh no, Sand is sick. Why don't we go on a date with Greystripe? You and Greystripe go on a patrol alone, and it's gone wonderfully thus far. However, you feel the need to ask if the other considers this a date. Greystripe almost seems a little offended that you asked and declines hastily, making things awkward. Okay, maybe not the best idea. Let's put Ravenwing and Fireheart on a training patrol together. Fireheart suggests might be a good chance to practice new fighting techniques with Ravenwing. Both cats have can't talk. Both cats have a nice practice session, swapping their best tips and tricks with each other. So we put Running Wind and Stagpaw on training since they're mentor and apprentice. Running Wind takes them both out to see a big porcupine the patrol spotted in one of the many glades of THUNDERCLAN Forest. Stagpaw maintains porcupines are prey, not weird transformed dead cats or anything like that, just prey. Running Wind can't get them to take the training sessions seriously. And maybe we could put some of the younger cats together on training, or yeah, I'll just put some of the younger cats on training, and then we'll put the rest on border, I think. Soul flicks his tail thoughtfully. What direction does he want to take this training patrol? As the group splits into practice hiding their tracks from each other. Mousefur pairs up with Soul. Both descend into sharing the latest gossip. Whiskers twitching with amusement as at the misfortune of others. Neither one knows they have an offended eavesdropper. The cat's out of the bush, and by the time the patrol ends, all of THUNDERCLAN will know who's been spreading these rumors. The cat's out of the bush, that's cute. and put the rest on border. The patrol discusses the rumors they've been hearing, that a badger is denning in a certain part of THUNDERCLAN territory. Carefully considering their options, Willowpelt decides to set up a stakeout with the patrol. When the badger pokes its head above the ground it does, they're prepared, and in unison everyone turns for help. The cats fade into underbrush before Predator has even blinked the sleep out of its eyes. And then the last two on herb gathering. Spotted Leaf notices the moss in the medicine it is getting old. She needs to go and gather some more. Spotted Leaf leads the way to the best moss patch she knows, with Scourge following close behind. The two cats begin cutting off bits of moss and making their respective piles. Once the piles turn into mouthfuls, they take the bundles of new bedding and start back towards the camp. Okay, I think that's a fine place to stop for here. We've had a lot happen. We have a new leader, a new deputy, Scourge is in the clan now. We've had Blue Star die, and I think the other guy was like Hornet something. We've gotten some new characters as well. We have Stagpaw and Soul, who both joined this episode. Sandstorm got an accessory, even if it was a gift from us. And yeah, we've had a lot going on. Still nobody with mates though, which is crazy to me. I feel like at this point we should be getting at least some people together, but it does not seem like it wants to happen. We have quite a bit of romantic life towards Sandstorm, at least. But we need to work on that more, it looks like. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I had a lovely time playing this clan, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!